There you go. Howdy, y'all. This is Aaron Watson, and you're watching Strike TV.
Hey everybody, Brian here, Strike TV Backstage Access, Humble Rodeo, with our favorite and many other favorites, Mr. Aaron Watson.
Good to be seen. It's been a while.
Man, it has, and it's been crazy few years, hasn't it?
It's been a little. It's been a little weird.
It's been a little
It's been
weird.
a little weird.
But you were even busy when it was a little weird.
Yeah, I stayed pretty busy. I mean, I stayed home like a good boy for 4 months when they told us to flatten the curve and all that stuff.
Right.
But then after a while, I was like, it wasn't about COVID killing me. It was about my wife killing me. So every man has to do what he has to do to survive, you know. And I got out of the house. We played a bunch of shows actually.
Yeah.
But we played, you know, the social distance shows. A lot of little barbecues where people would set out their lawn chairs out in fields, and you know, you make the most of it.
Right. Yeah. So so while you were at home for 4 months and whatever else, did you do a lot more writing or anything, or was it just mainly family or?
Oh no, I always write, but it gave me a lot more time to write. I mean, we recorded an album this time last year that'll come out this summer called Unwanted Man.
Yes.
And then we re-recorded an old album that's been out of print for 20 years called Texas Cafe.
Yeah.
And then we just recorded another record called Haggard Blues. So I did a lot of songwriting on my time off.
You did all that like 4 months or whatever?
Yeah, a lot of writing, a lot of gardening, working at the ranch and fishing. And
got to do what you got to do.
Absolutely.
So speaking of Unwanted Man, we had fan questions that came in, and thank you for sending those.
Yeah.
So one of them actually for Unwanted Man, they wanted to know when the album comes out.
In June.
In June.
I should know that date, but I don't.
It is, you know.
I can't. Yeah.
And man,
Somebody told me it was coming out in June. So June-ish.
June-ish. That's right. Just be prepared. Go to AaronWatson.com.
Yeah, AaronWatson.com. I got Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
TikTok, TalkTick, whatever.
I know, right?
Whatever else there is.
You know, it's good entertainment. So, and I tell you, Unwanted Man, what a powerful song.
Thank you.
Your lyrics, I don't want to say interpretation, it is you. So it's your song, but you know how cool, because to me it's different. You know, we always try to write like love songs and this and Oh Me or whatever else, but that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that one. You know, every song's already been written.
Yeah. Yes.
How do you write it differently?
20 years later.
Yeah.
Or, you know.
And so I was kind of like, well, you know, I was like, you know, Wanted. You know, you make me feel like, you know, now for once I feel like a wanted man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that's pretty cliche. That's been done. I was like, you know, for once in my life, I don't feel like unwanted man. And it little different twists can go a long way. So that one was fun. You know, I really tried to, you know, put it in a key that would challenge me vocally and hit some high notes. And
it's strong.
So but it's fun. It was just a good old country song.
Yeah. So what? So when you were writing this album, or whatever, I mean, I know you've been writing, and I remember the last interview you said you want to out ride them, out play them, out hustle them. So but with the situation that we were in, did that change the writing for this, or it was still just focus and, you know, there was nothing? It's Aaron Watson, because then when they hear Aaron Watson, they know it's Aaron Watson.
Yeah, I mean, I think probably since I write all my songs, there's some type of commonality in all my songs, whether they are a little more rockin' or more this or that. You know, I don't really play by anybody's rules. I don't care if it's some outlaw country music forum where they say I'm pop, or whether it's some pop forum that says that I'm too country. I don't I just write whatever I want to write, and it's called art.
Yes, and that's worked.
Yeah, and it's so it's I just kind of do my own thing, and it's probably has some of its. There's probably been some limitations. I could have signed a record deal,
right?
But then I'd be singing a lot of other people's songs. Now, guys who sign deals will tell you that's not how it is. Well, just go look at the credits.
Right. Yes. Exactly.
Go look at the credits, and they're writing 1/3 of one song, 1/3 of 1 out of every 10 songs,
right.
And it's like, and that's okay. I'm a big fan of the songwriters, and that's how they feed their families. But for me, to be able to give my best on that stage every night, I have to sing my songs. I just feel like I'm faking it if I'm singing somebody else's. It's just not me.
So before, I guess it was like 14 albums. Now you have some.
I think we're creeping up on 20.
20. So how do you pick it's 20 years. How do you pick a set list?
Just kind of what the fans want to hear.
Okay.
It's like there's a lot of songs on the set list that maybe I'm tired of playing, but it's not about me. It's about it's about playing the songs they want to hear. Mm-hmm. There's a fine line of giving them exactly what they want to hear, but also introducing them to new music. I don't want to be that guy that's playing the same set list for the last 10 years.
Right. Yeah.
So I kind of, I negotiate with the fans.
And it's a good mix because as we said, if you've seen an Aaron Watson show, it's
if you're not growing though, you're dying.
Yes.
So you got to keep introducing people to new music.
Mm-hmm.
Or you'll become yesterday's news. And I don't want to do that. I'm going to work hard to keep pushing forward.
And so, speaking of albums and stuff, so another fan asked, what about a greatest hits or a box set?
Well, I love that idea. If anybody was buying CDs anymore,
I get it though. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah,
it's like middle-aged dudes like you and me.
Man,
that's just I don't want to show up to a show and it just be a bunch of me and yous out there.
Right. Yeah.
No, it's a great idea. The thing now is that everyone's building their own playlists, so they build your greatest hits.
Mm-hmm.
They can just So it's but I think that's we're kind of meeting in the middle. It's like that's why we're going to re-release that Texas Cafe record. Those are the first 10 songs I ever wrote from 1998.
Right.
So
yeah,
that's been a while ago. But it was fun to re-record them and go, hey, there was some magic in these songs. I lost confidence in those songs years ago, but it wasn't so much the melody or the lyrics. It was just we didn't record them great. We didn't have the money or the know-how. We didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah. So
I still don't know what I'm doing.
Whatever it is, it's working.
I just keep doing it.
Yeah, you keep on doing you, and that's working. So we're coming up. So we're in early February. Summertime comes up. Are you going to have an extra band member with you?
Yeah. My oldest boy, Jake, is coming out on the road.
I'm about to say, if he'll give guitar lessons.
Oh, man.
He can hustle some.
The boy can play.
He does some chicken picking.
Yeah,
man.
He plays everything. He plays whatever he wants. He's starting to play the piano, plays the drums.
Wow.
He's cute. I have girls messaging me on Instagram all the time asking for his number, and I'm like, no. He's going to have to earn it.
Oh, man.
He's on his own. I'm not helping him out.
Wow. So one last question for the fan club thing, or actually from the fans.
Yeah.
They said, what about a fan club?
We've talked about it. We actually kind of talked about a fan club and doing some special things with meet and greets and this and that, but then, COVID hit.
Right.
I don't know. I just kind of always wanted all my fans to feel like they're part of the fan club.
And you do that well, I will say, because we did the interview a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And then, but after it was like 11:30, midnight or whatever, you're out signing autographs after the show.
Yeah, and I haven't been doing that much anymore because of all this.
Yeah,
It's kind of been a vacation for me.
Right.
People are like, well, you're not going out and signing tonight? And I was like, no, I did that for 20 years.
Yes.
It's kind of nice it's been really good on my throat.
Yeah.
You don't realize it getting out there and talking for you know, 2 hours,
Yeah.
what it'll do to your vocal. So,
Well, man, but Unwanted Man comes, and is that going to be the title? Is that, or is
yeah,
it
that's the title track,
title
Unwanted
track?
Man.
Okay, Unwanted Man. Check for it in June.
Oh, yeah.
So go to AaronWatson.com, Instagram, the TikTok, and Facebook, and everything else. Check him out.
All that good stuff.
Come see a show. Humble Rodeo, Tammy Millspall, Tommy, Angela, Omar, Matt, Brian here, Strike TV Backstage Access. We'll see y'all next time.